Thank you so much.
Oh my god!
Everyone, welcome to Wasted 20's, where we sit around, play Dungeons & Dragons, a bunch of nerds laughing at each other's expense, and I gotta say, that was amazing.
Amazingly
Just beautiful. Oh, gosh. Oh.
Your juice makes me sick.
Oh my God, completely threw me off. You broke me. So, Wasted 20's, we're coming back at you. This is episode, gosh, where are we at? 17. I believe this is episode 17.
Holy cow, are you serious?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, we're already 17 episodes in. We do have a slight storm moving through tonight, so hopefully there's no interruptions. If you hear the rain.
It's raining in the desert now?
It's raining in the desert now. I guess my drought is over. Fuck plot convenience.
It's canon.
Praise we, Jess.
I don't think I have any announcements coming this week. We do hopefully have merch up by this point. Well, this when this airs. Bancroft, how's the board game coming along?
It's going great.
It's really good, guys.
I mean, did we show you that it had from last time?
Best one.
No, you don't have to show us
No,
anything.
hang on.
I think
We believe you.
I think I have legitimately been with you every.
We believe you.
Totally
Let's see
believe you
here.
after that.
What do I have that's new? Give me a second.
Those are colored.
You have a
They're not
box
colored
from
before?
Quill that you're keeping it in. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You guys have already seen the tiles.
I haven't.
You haven't seen these yet?
No.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
You
those-
weren't here when I showed these off the last time.
Yeah,
So
two
I guess I'll
episodes
show off a
ago.
I
tile.
was busily shuffling
Boom.
those games.
Actually, I'll show off my favorite tile.
Oh, you have
Okay, while he's looking for the favorite tile.
My event tiles have little things on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And outside that, I'll show this last one of an abandoned house with a broken door. Hopefully. All right, cool. That's all the sneak peeks you guys get.
Was the house on the ground?
Most
no.
houses are.
Yeah, it's on the ground, obviously.
Most houses sit on the ground.
It's
where the construction
on
starts.
the drawings for right now for the pre-setup. The buildings have black lines for like the outline, pretty much where a wall would be, and then where I don't put that, it's where everything's been broken into. And that particular one had the door flat and that kicked down on it. So
So that's why it was flat. Okay.
yeah, that's why the door was flat like that, because it was kicked in.
Alright, makes sense.
But yeah, that's going well. I still need to
Finish it.
40% of it.
Okay, there you go. Everyone will notice Jeff is not with us tonight. He had some family stuff going on, but everyone else is here.
Oh no.
I know. It's going to be so weird without.
I guess I will have to be Tulak again.
I'm perfectly okay with that.
It just sounded like a really deep Makani voice.
Totally does, actually.
No, totally different. Oh god damn it!
And hopefully you guys have been following at home with the Talking Tipsy podcast. That's been a ton of fun to film. We've got more stuff planned. I know there's a big trip
Let's
planned.
go ahead and pull it out real quick. Making of a hero. Do we want it, because we film ahead of time, do we want it out by now?
Sure. I think that would be beautiful.
I'm just calling the title. I'm not telling you what it's about yet.
I want to know.
It's called Making of a
Actually,
Hero.
if we want to be out by now, it'll be out. Making a hero is where we take a bunch of superheroes from a variety of genres, such as
Pit them
either
against each
Image,
other?
Marvel, DC,
Even better.
Image, Marvel, DC,
Dark Horse.
Dark Horse, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, I could be Geralt.
So we
Yeah.
we put a lot of heroes in like in a hat
Cough,
and shake it up.
cough.
And then we each draw a hero out. We'll of course do some research on it because I don't know every hero in those realms. I know Spider-Man, obviously, but
That's not any of those realms, I don't think.
Nerd.
Marvel
Did you say Marvel?
Yeah.
I just heard you say Image and Dark Horse. Ready to go.
And DC.
and DC. But we turn around, we talk about how to turn these characters into a D&D character. And then we'll have a follow-up actual one-shot where four of us will play those characters with the DM playing a villain we create as well.
That's a cool idea.
So you can have heroes match that don't normally go. Like you can have Hellboy and Spider-Man teaming up.
Hellboy, Spider-Man, Green Lantern, and The Thing.
Yeah.
so this is gonna be a podcast,
Podcast will be us discussing it and going
Right.
over their abilities and how to turn this.
and your picks and stuff,
yeah.
right?
And then we'll do a one-shot recording afterwards of that.
Well, I would listen to that.
But that would be called Making of a Hero.
Yes, it's going to be a lot of fun. And I believe we're nearing the end of season 1 for Wasted 20s?
No!
What?
I think we are.
Holy cow.
They didn't tell you this is the last
Holy
episode.
shit, are we all dying?
Yeah,
in
that
this
means for
town?
sure one character death.
I mean, I think we're
It
still.
already happened.
It's gonna be you.
I think we're maybe. if my math is right, 7 to 9 episodes left in the season from this point. Yeah.
We'll go through 2 more characters then.
And during that downtime, when we're not routinely filming this, there will be one-shots that are coming and
Yes.
things to keep
Nice.
us all entertained and connected, so we don't
I
go our
should
separate ways.
have like 4 different. Oh crap! I just said it out loud. All right.
You're committed. 4.
Is it recorded?
Makani's gonna
Yeah,
do a
it's
one
recorded.
shot where everyone's raccoons. So
Hell yeah.
You're gonna do that one episode from.
I know they already did that,
Yeah.
but sure.
Oh yeah, no, the Sam's one too. Yeah, I forgot
Yeah,
about that. I was talking about how they did Grog's perspective.
Oh yeah, like I'm
So.
anyway.
Yes. Lots of stuff coming. See thunder! Tell us
That's on camera.
I saw a flash and I was like, what was that? And then like,
The thunder says
Goodness.
start. And with that, we'll start tonight's episode of Wasted 20s. All right. Picking up where we left off last time with our adventurers, they continued their track through the Gaston Desert. They parted ways with the Meunier and continued southward towards the Golden Saucer, where they would finish their track across the desert. On this day's rest, they were approached by a creature known as a Burbelang. This was verified by Cossack, who happens to be his quarry, that challenged Tulok to come to Thornbarton. Make sure I got that right. It is Thornbarton. Challenged you all to go to Thornbarton. You all were able to see Thornbarton in the distance. You approached the town, saw that the town was decrepit, run down, seemed to be abandoned, no longer inhabited by any living occupants. As you started to walk through the town, you encountered another Burbelang who lured you all in, made a couple cryptic remarks, then you all were ambushed by a group of thirsters. You all dispatched the thirsters. As you dispatched them, you heard a maniacal laughing at some point in the town, and that's where we will pick back up.
I have a spellcaster question.
Yes.
What are our options for non-specified uses of spells in D&D?
Give me an example.
Can I crush a door with Maximilian's Earthen Grasp?
Of course you can.
Fuck yeah, that's the first thing I'm gonna do.
If it's targetable, yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure if what the rule for inanimate objects was.
I think the wording says creature.
Makes
I'm not-
a
I'm-
strength saving throw, so I figured an
I'm
inanimate
not going
object
to
would automatically
mix
fail.
that, yeah.
Okay. Then I just want to go to the nearest closed building. We've neutralized all the threats, all the visible threats, correct? Okay. I just want to run to the nearest building with a closed door and
Okay.
just throw
There's-
the fist through the door.
There's a series of buildings nearby. A lot of them have had their doors kicked in, or the doors are hanging off the hinges. But maybe about 3 houses down on your right, you would see a door that is closed.
Okay. I'm gonna send the fist through the door and then leave it outside. Could I leave it outside to maintain concentration as long as I stay within 30 feet?
Yeah, so what would happen in that? Roll your damage.
Yes, cat person. Now it is time to
Is it- well,
raid
I'm-
and pillage. That was too long.
Good job.
Oh no.
Thanks.
7.
Yeah, so it's cat's paw? Like cat's paw? Is that- yeah. So it kind of breaks up through the porch right before the door and grabs the door and just crushes it, completely annihilating, and then backs up so you all can then enter.
I'm gonna bust in like SWAT style.
Okay.
I still have mage armor on, so
You still have major.
Yeah.
So that brings your AC to 15?
yeah, it lasts for 8 hours.
Yep. Who all is following Cossack?
Why
I'd
are
like
we
to-
going into buildings?
I'd like to recover my 2 arrows and then walk in that general direction.
Make a survival.
Cossack, what are you doing?
10.
Yeah, you found them both.
But the Burbeling cannot have gone too far.
Oh yeah, there's more stuff to kill. I will.
Makani's going with Cossack.
Yeah, I'll go in there with you.
Okay.
If you guys want to give me, if we have time, 10 minutes, I can scout the whole area.
We don't have time. We're gonna get to the house.
Ah!
As Cossack and Makani enter the home, make investigations.
Ooh, that's a 2.
That was a 1.
Shit.
It is,
I'm also entering the house behind. After I recover those arrows, I imagine that like Wolford was like walking by where his arrows were, and he just pulls them out of who he shot them into and continues walking.
okay, so you enter the house. If you enter the house, also give me an investigation.
All right, it's not much better than them guys. An 8.
You'll walk into a largely empty home. This was a living domicile for someone. This has been abandoned from what you can gather. Most of the personal belongings that were of any value have been taken. There wasn't really anything by the way of food that was left out. It's just a completely abandoned space.
Are there any other doors?
Into the home,
Inside the home. Closets, cellars.
there would be a few. There would have been at least one closet, no cellar.
Kind of just gonna check all the closets. Make sure nothing's creeping behind the door.
You open all the closets that you find. You open any doors. There's nothing there. The home seems to be.
Isaac, where did you go? It's really dark in here. I can't see anything.
Outside, I want to see if I can see any trace of the creature that brought us here.
Make a. Let's go perception.
I was gonna do the same thing as well,
Okay.
but cast guidance on myself before I do it.
Okay.
I got an 11.
Okay.
24.
Okay. Devram, you don't see anything. Echo, though, you do see a series of smaller footprints that seem to cluster what appears to be an abandoned storefront.
I point out.
Now you would then see them.
Do I see them appearing as, or do they? I just saw them there.
You just see what would be. It's been pretty windy, so a lot of
It
the
had to be recent.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of the dust is quickly covering up tracks. Sandstorms have been moving through.
How big's the store front look, or that space inside there look?
I'm gonna say 30 square feet.
How far away from the home that they went is it? They lived in, is it?
4 houses down on the left.
And last question: do these prints look similar to the creatures that just attacked us? Because they were up on us.
No.
Okay, then I won't do what I was gonna do. But I also have like 2 other horses with me right now too.
Yeah.
Chocobos.
Chocobos, yes. Okay. Can everyone come out here? Just hurry. I can ain't much to get in here.
Yeah, I can't really see anything in here anyway. I'll run back outside.
And
Go
I'm, just
back
gonna,
out, yeah. What's the
I'm
house?
gonna point out the storefront, the prints. It's too windy for those prints to be old.
What is it?
Footprints.
Is
It's
there a
too
door
windy.
shut to the storefront?
No. You would see that the door is hanging off of its hinge. So it's only attached by the top hinge and is hanging off.
The prints don't match the creatures that just attacked us, though. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
How recent is it?
Also, whose birds are
Pretty
these?
recent.
Like matching up with when we saw the last
I
creatures?
don't know
or
what birds do
before
you
that?
have.
That would be hard to tell. Give
Do you
me
have
an initiative.
Ouijas?
You're not on one, so it's one of yours, and one of Uli's.
Oh, I stayed on mine. I didn't get off.
19.
Uli was on
19.
Dobby.
Yeah.
So
They
you have
are
Ouijas and Dobby.
it's a 5-toed footprint with large claws.
Yeah, I was still on mine too.
The creature we saw when we came into this town was not the Burbelang itself. They hunt with projections of themselves. That is why it disappeared when we tried to stab it.
So is that not its footprint?
I think those are its footprint. Those could be. Do they match up with the Burbelang's foot?
They do it, yes. From what you know, yes.
I think those are its footprints.
This is the
but
thing you're hunting, right?
yes.
Could be
it's
another
probably-
illusion.
Illusions don't leave footprints.
Do the
So
prints
it's
seem to
probably-
be disappearing by the sand, or just staying perfectly still?
No,
The prints themselves.
you would notice that these aren't fresh in, say, the last 10 minutes, maybe the last.
No,
Hour?
are they actually disappearing though slowly?
Like the sand would be recovering.
Okay, that's all I wanted to make sure. I would make sure it wasn't an
I'm gonna
illusion to try and trap us.
Walk up to the edge of the door and look in to the building.
Make perception.
I'm gonna follow him.
If we're gonna
Forges.
post,
Follow at a distance, but is there a place where I put these chocobos
so I was
at?
about to say,
There would be a
like
a mount
post.
rack, like where there would have been a water trough
Nice.
where it not dried up.
I'm
But
gonna
there
start
is
hooking the
a,
chocobos up.
I'm gonna help him with that.
Unnatural 20.
okay. Yeah, so you all can do that. Making a natural 20. You see an empty storefront. There are still quite a few goods still on the shelves. So, but it seems like anything that would be used for food or survival in the desert would have been taken. So anything that's left is just kind of random affairs. You do see,
Like sewing machines, colanders.
right, just weird things that are going to serve you no purpose in traveling through the desert. It's like this had been meticulously picked by whoever, maybe the inhabitants or bandits thereafter.
That's what I'm specifically looking for is to see
And,
if
you would have also seen
if I notice
a
any-
door
Yeah.
leading into the cellar behind the counter.
so I don't see any animals or
There's
creatures
nothing.
in
There's
there.
nothing living in.
Do I see any more of the footprints
Not.
inside there
You do see a little bit of sand that is collected beyond the doorway,
where
but
somebody's
and
traveled
dirt.
in?
Right, but there's no footprints, so to speak.
All right. Well, as he's looking there, he's gonna. Well, I reckon I'll go in here and see if there's anything to kill. So I'm gonna walk into the store.
Okay.
I poke my head back out. Are you guys joining us?
Going to pull a couple wire out and whisper. Do we have time to cast a spell of protection around the birds, or do we want to risk them dying? I want to waste 11 minutes doing that at least.
You can waste as much time as you want. I think we have it cornered.
Then I'm going to start preparing an alarm. It takes 11 minutes for me to do it.
Okay.
That way I know if something attacks them, I can immediately be
So
aware of it.
you are preparing an alarm.
Yeah.
Okay. Uli, click. What are you guys doing?
And I whisper that to you so no one heard us outside.
I would sit there, got off my chocobo as soon as they start getting them saddled down, and I'd start proceeding towards the door.
Okay. Uli?
I'm gonna find my way into the building that they're going into. So I'm just watching them for a minute, panically, like, who's doing what? Okay. Not okay. I'm gonna follow behind into the building.
Okay. Makani went in as well.
Yeah, I would have gone in and did I see the cellar door?
Make a.
No, that's a 5.
Yeah, you didn't see the cellar. You see the empty storefront though, with random knickknacks remaining.
I will look through the knickknacks.
I was gonna say I'm gonna pick through just the stuff while waiting for Echo to cast a spell.
Okay. If you want to make investigations, one of you can do it with advantage, or you all can roll separately.
All of us?
You can do it
If you
with
want to,
advantage.
We're in the store.
Yeah.
After we mount the chocobos up, I was gonna draw.
Just sort through the knickknacks. Investigation.
I was
I mean,
gonna
I
draw
got
my
a
sword
20 in here,
and
guys.
I'm gonna look
I
for
know
something.
something's that you just ask. Good old
I don't find
Wolford.
it.
Don't find anything.
I'm just looking through stuff. 12.
12. Makani?
He made it with advantage.
Made it with advantage.
Gonna look around when entering the building.
You would have found a couple packs of bolts that would have been useful. You found a pack of arrows. Each have about 15 in them. You would have found nothing of any use. You would have found a set of like gaming dice that is completely useless. Everything else is more utilitarian home goods, like you said, sewing machine. Or sewing racket.
I'm gonna grab the bolts and throw them out the window to Deborah. Ranger. You said there are 3?
3 packs of 15.
Three packs of 15.
Just lands on.
Just throw them out the window to you.
Alright. How many?
It would be
45 total.
45 total.
Cool.
3 separate orders.
This is a bunch of garbage.
Thank you, sir. Like a loader mechanism.
Oh, and on that you also found
I don't have my backpack on me. Unless you all my backpack stuff.
3 gold,
How rolling?
34 silver, and 18 copper.
I didn't. Sorry.
Actually, fuck, keep them. I can't have this one.
Yes.
I'm gonna tear yours.
Are you looking for anything once you get in there?
I'm just looking around the building. I'm not looking for anything. I'm not bothering with it.
Outside the building?
No, inside.
Inside. Investigation.
Why are we waiting? Why aren't we exploring more?
I'm over there just putting this wire and bells down.
Echo's doing the thing.
You find the trap door, or the cellar door, that has claw marks all over it. But it does not have the accumulated dust on it that everything else has. It has been recently disturbed.
I'm going to check and see if it's locked.
You would open it, it is not locked.
It's not locked. I'm going to. I'm going to try to stealthily move into it.
Okay, make a stealth check.
So I was just sitting there and
Actually,
see him open the door?
Sleight of hand first to open it.
That's hilarious. That would be a nat 1.
Okay.
Does it go?
You open it and it just screams with rust. Yeah. Okay. It's open now.
Then I'm going to slick my way down it.
And now,
Okay.
I'm gonna hold this. I'm gonna hold this action.
okay.
I'm not following
Okay.
you.
Yeah,
Ollie, where are you going?
Roll another that one.
I sure did.
You step and the board leading down breaks and you begin to fall into the cellar. I want you to make a acrobatics check as you begin tumbling down the stairs.
I think Ollie wants us to go down into the basement, you guys.
10.
Yep.
Oh.
You fall. The stairs are about 20 feet, and you just tumble. You come to rest at the end of the stairs, taking 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
You're an idiot.
The cellar is
I'm not used to the desert.
pitch black with darkness.
Fuck.
But there's this, you hear what would be bones hitting the floor. And these 4 sets of red eyes ping on you and start laughing. As they then rush up on you. I need everyone to roll initiative.
So I
Oh,
imagine
shit.
like
Oh,
the storefront's a little bit good distance. Over here going this, looking around.
Where would we go?
Yeah.
No, we're all still upstairs.
We're all
But I'm saying
upstairs.
like I'm over here by myself casting this alarm spell.
I just
How far-
imagine we're all like right through the
And
door.
it's only been like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Not even that.
I figure walking over, you guys investigating and stuff. Yeah.
He was doing that while we were
Alright.
looking around.
I'm going to roll initiative for Tulok because he is with you guys. I'll say Tulok was out there. It was up in the storefront with you guys. 20 to 25.
21.
Whoa.
Roll off,
Of
or-
this 21 group, I'll go last because I'm over here casting a ritual spell until someone tells me otherwise.
You got a 21?
But would
Yeah,
he have
good.
heard him fall down the stairs?
That's why I figured that it was maybe like a half a block
You go first.
away.
I mean, it's a store. Is the door
Kinda like
door
a
to the cellar in the back of the
fanfiction
store?
reaction.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
How far away is the
back
store
of the
from
store.
here, though?
I imagine that where you were mounting up the chocobos was right outside the store.
That's
Yeah, that's what
Because that's where
Oh,
that's where
okay.
the tie-up would be.
I for some reason imagined.
And
when I
McConaughey said something about following
So-
him into the basement.
The three of you got 21, correct?
He's going first.
So Uli,
Then
Devram, Echo.
Yeah.
All right. 15 to 20.
15.
15?
Yeah, it didn't do well.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, because I was like, what'd you roll?
Please don't die, Chocobos.
10 to 15.
21.
13.
Okay.
What you guys get?
Apparently not good.
You had a 2?
5 to 10.
I got an 8. Haha, suck it, click.
Okay, clerics need to be last anyway.
That's true.
All right.
That's a
That might be first.
Uli,
Yep.
as your eyes kind of
At least there's no surprise
adjust to the perfect seeing conditions for you in the darkness, you see these wiry framed, thin, large clawed, bald creatures with wings that are all flying at you from different directions.
It was good playing with you.
Yeah, thanks. See you later.
You are currently prone. What do you do?
Get up.
Okay, stand up. These 15 of your movement, they are 15 feet away.
All three of them? All four of them are 15 feet away.
Call for help. Call for help.
Are like almost like surrounding me, or
If you came down the steps, you're here. They're what 1, 2, 3, 4.
okay? Then I'm just gonna. I'll just do it clockwise. I'm gonna go. For
This
the
area
left
is probably a 30 by 30.
Back up this step.
Run up to the left one.
The leftmost. Okay. All right, you run up to it.
And I'm going to attack it.
Okay, make your attack.
Let's say 18.
That hits.
Is 10 slashing damage.
10. Okay.
So you have sneak attack?
I have assassinate.
Which is an instant critical.
Mm-hmm.
As long as
So
he moves
20.
before the person. Yeah.
Yeah, I acted before they did.
Yep.
So, roll another one. That is.
Just give me the new total, or the new
That's 13 slashing.
13 total. All right. That definitely.
Oh,
hit.
gotcha. So you don't get your sneak attack, but it's
But
an
he gets
automatic
it's
crit.
an
Yeah.
automatic.
And then
Gotcha.
I'm going to hit it with my other sword.
Bonus action. Okay. Does assassinate apply to every hit or
No, just the
hit?
first.
Just first hit.
Just the first hit. Okay. All right. Make your attack.
That's. Oh, yeah, might want to roll for that. There. That is 22.
That definitely hits.
And that was also 10 slashing damage.
Also 10.
Yes.
All right. As you slash into it, leaving these open wounds across his
Actually,
chest. It
I
shrieks.
thought you were wrong. He gets sneak attack.
He does.
It states actually. I thought that was weird. You can deal an extra D6 damage. That's what is level 1 on one creature you hit with an attack. Do you have advantage on the attack roll?
He doesn't have
Doesn't have
advantage on
advantage.
assassinate.
Assassinate. You have advantage on the attack rolls against any creature that has taken a turn yet in combat.
Oh, so yeah.
Yeah.
So then yeah.
I forget
okay.
things. Well,
Yeah,
that's.
Zeke was an assassin. Originally going to be assassin, maybe.
Did you get 20?
No. No, I already hit.
You already hit,
I'm rolling
right.
for my
But now
sneak
roll your
attack.
sneak attack damage.
Yeah, and that's 11 more slashing damage.
11 more. Okay.
Which is considered a crit. Double that.
Did you double your dice?
Did not.
Thought you didn't.
6 more slashing damage.
So 17 total
Yeah,
on
on top
the
of
slashing damage.
So 30 total.
Yeah, 30 total.
Yep. Man.
All right. It's looking rough, but it is still barely standing.
That was for the first hit, and then your second
Now you
hit
have your
was
second.
10.
Yeah, the second one was 10.
Yeah.
10 total.
So then it's
Yeah.
40 total.
How do you want to do it?
Damn.
Wait, do you add your dex to your second
You
attack?
don't.
No,
So how'd you do 10?
that's from the other one.
Oh, so yeah, roll your damage for your second attack.
I did. That was 5.
5. Okay,
Oh,
so it is
yeah.
still standing. Just barely, but it is
So
still
it's
standing.
35 total. Right? My bad.
You,
Yes.
yeah. So it is still standing. Sorry, that was confusing.
Yeah.
But it is standing.
Okay.
So, is that all for you?
That is it.
All right. It's now on them.
Hope someone doesn't like
Wait.
comment. Your math was wrong.
They got 21 as well.
No, sorry.
Say what?
So I'd say they follow right after you guys. Devil.
Yeah. So where I imagined myself positioned was in the doorframe, more or less.
Okay.
So I witnessed him fall, and then I look outside and I'm like, Echo, Uli fell down the stairs. Sorry. And then I run in and I do all the movement I can to get as close.
You were by the doorway.
Mhm.
It's
Two
your
ones will
movement
kill
without dashing. You will get halfway down the stairs.
Yeah. But you said it was dark.
It is
so
dark.
instead of dashing, I'm going to wait in the middle of the stairs until somebody can let me see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Echo.
Alright.
Are you holding your action?
I don't really need to unless I don't think anything can come up unless he dies.
So,
Which-
Echo-
Well,
so
you need to
I'm
shoot
reaching
something.
to my-
You have your bolts.
My one of my
45,
regular
so
bags.
you held your action until you're able to see something.
I'm reaching to my regular bag and grabbing out one of the scorpion plates I got. Is that a
I think you hit the printer.
I grabbed one of the scorpion. I can't remember the word it's called.
Chitin.
Chitin.
Or
Thank you.
chitins, sorry.
And as I run to kind of move over to the doorway, I cast light on it,
Okay.
and I can see it's pretty dark down there, right? And I'll just kind of like do a slight slide, so it kind of falls down the steps.
It kind of makes its own little slide and a little bit of a tumble and hits the bottom of the steps, completely illuminating the room below.
Because I have to. Since he told me he fell downstairs, I run, see that it's dark, then I do that
Yeah.
in order of operations. I don't pull it out as I'm running. So
Okay.
that's
So-
my action. Cast light on the thing and
You all would now see the 4 creatures surrounding Uli.
We can see them from.
You would, yes, because he ran to one of them and they did, yeah, so yeah. You would see,
Okay.
yeah, you would see them.
So now since you hold your action, if you wanted to, now that you can see them, you could shoot one of them.
You good?
Okay.
Pop.
Yes.
I think that hits.
17 plus 7.
Definitely hits.
Yeah.
Which one are you
D6.
hitting?
The one that's on you.
I think they're all about there.
They're all on him.
Well, I wouldn't have known which one he hit.
So
the
we'll
one,
do a D4.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
The third. Okay.
5 damage.
Okay.
Do it. Yeah, piercing.
Okay.
And do I get? I would get a bonus, right?
No.
No?
You can't hold your bonus action.
You know,
Yeah.
one. That's right.
Got it.
So you shoot one and it kind of shrills as you catch it in the back with an arrow.
They're not humanoid, are they?
They are not humanoid.
Cool.
That's all for Devram and Echo.
yeah.
All right. They all fully surround you now. And they're each going to make each of them begin like swinging at you with their claws and trying to bite at you.
You have a total of like 10 health, don't you?
Close.
Sort of.
The first one hits you with. The first one bites you and it latches onto your shoulder, doing 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
The second one, or the same one, once it bites you, tries to slash at you, but 11 does not hit you.
No, does not.
Does not. So you're safe from that one. The second one is going to
Can I
try to
see down
bite
there?
you. What is it?
Can I see down there?
You can.
Uri, behind you! Now, duck!
That one misses. That was only a 8.
That's 2 of you guys, come on now.
Then that same one is going to claw at you.
The same one.
21.
That hits.
Like, we do it once.
That's 7 points of slashing damage. The second one is. The third one is going to bite at you.
I'm already down.
You're already down.
The moment he slashed him,
Okay.
I'm going to hit the ground.
And they're gonna continue their attack.
I gotta verify.
Oh no.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
As,
Yeah, what? Yeah, what? What
as,
is
it,
it?
as it latches on you
Just a moment.
and bites and starts to rip out your jugular. The other one is going to come up on you,
20's too, right?
and as it starts to swing at you, this bright light emits from one of the corners. It's this hooded fixture with this hooded figure, humanoid, steps out and waves his hands. And it's like someone hit rewind on a cassette player. And everything undoes. And you find yourself sitting at the base of the steps. Devram and Echo watched as kind of everything is undone. Even the light that you had thrown down
Came
is
back.
pulled back.
Holy. Arrow goes back.
Yeah.
Got a bolt and just bring it on. Are we in combat right now?
And then it goes to Cossack.
I couldn't see any of that. I was chilling like
see it.
across the top. So, but
We're just,
here
like,
in combat,
looking at you. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna run to the stairs. You said it was only 20 feet, so I guess I'll run down the stairs to where I can see stuff.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to. So all four of them are now standing and look.
Yeah,
fine.
where are they all now?
You see Devram and Echo standing at the top of the steps. You see Uli sitting at the bottom of the steps.
The other four still standing in the semicircle.
The four are sitting in the semicircle.
Two
Actually,
dark
one of them looks really wounded.
It does.
Yeah,
Okay.
but they're all approaching Uli, and the hooded figure that's standing next to Uli.
There's a hooded figure next to me. I don't care about a hooded figure. I'm gonna cast.
You're full health, by the way. Or what you were when combat. Sorry.
I was like, what?
I was like,
I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere and crush it into the, I guess, the wounded one.
Okay, that's a dex save.
Yes.
That is only a 11.
That's it's only 3 fire damage.
All
3.
Yes.
Dead. It erupts into flames and just collapses into the floor.
Actually, can I take its head off with it? With the Flaming Sphere?
No. Well, sure, why not?
Or can I pull it into its back?
You can pull it into the back.
Oh,
I need
that's
its
badass.
fingers.
Yes. It collapses into the floor, and a writhing mess as it begins to twitch and burn. It's your turn.
Yes.
It goes to Tulok. Tulok standing, approaches the steps. Dogwood, you have it?
Yeah, I've got it. I've got it.
No, it doesn't.
He begins to walk down the stairs and only gets about halfway.
I think I've got it. Do I have it?
Wolf.
What happened?
Wolfred is gonna. I would assume that he was kind of like at the top of the stairs because he was walking that general direction already.
You knew that the trapdoor was there, so you would
Yeah.
probably have already been there.
Yeah, so he's just gonna meander downstairs, and he is holding his shield again, and he's going to take a whack at one of the monsters once he is down there.
Okay. You get down 20, you would be about 5 feet from being able to reach one of them.
I will. How far away from the steps are they?
15 feet from the steps. And
Oh,
the steps
okay.
were about 20 feet.
Alright. Then I thought I had full movement. That's why I readied my shield.
Okay.
If I'm not able to make it all the way there, I assume that they were closer moving up on Yuli.
There.
So I will.
You can put yourself between one of them and Uli.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and step right in front of Uli, kneel down and pull up my bow and an arrow and shoot.
Shoot. Okay. Make your attack.
Yeah. So
And as you go to aim, this creature the hooded figure. Aim for the head. Get advantage on the attack.
Oh,
Oh,
awesome.
thank
Oh.
God.
Good, because he was like, "Where's their head?"
Yeah, even that wasn't very good, but better. So that is going to be an 8 to hit.
That actually still misses. And as you shoot and miss, we're sure to aim for the head.
I am going to use my bonus action to do second wind on myself.
Dude, all the fighter stuff.
Huh?
Dude, all the fighter stuff.
That's right. Oh, that's terrible. Is that D10? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
So yeah, you missed.
Alright,
Is that it?
yeah, so
Alright.
that's all I'm doing.
That's Wolf McConaughey.
I'm gonna run to the top of the stairs. Uli, are you okay? What happened? You fell down the stairs. It was so loud. Do I see the bad guys down there?
You also see the hooded figure that's kind of like
Illuminated.
interceded itself between Uli and the things. It's facing away from you.
I was already in the store. How far down can I get to the baddies?
You're already in the store. We'll say that you're 10 feet away from the cellar door, and then it's 20 feet down. So you'll be able to move 30 feet to get to the bottom of the steps.
Can I get in front of Uli and cast Dragon's Breath? And it's a 15-foot cone. Can I hit multiple?
I would say if you angled it, you'd be able to hit 2.
I will do that.
Okay, so 2 of them will make dex saves.
It's gonna be a dex save.
One got a 22, the other one got a 9.
So one failed.
Oh.
Was it the 22?
So that light's gonna like glow in my throat, and then it's gonna go with this radiant energy, and it's gonna do 16 radiant damage full, and then half.
Noise.
Wow. Then 8, so
Love me a good dragon.
36. Yeah.
yeah.
Don't worry, Uli, I will protect you. Who is your friend? And that's my turn.
Good.
How far away would I be from that door?
I would say that you were about the same distance from Esmacani.
And then I'd go to the door frame. I wouldn't start going down the steps. Do I see?
You see everything. You see Devram and Echo at the top of the steps. You see Uli, Makani at the bottom.
Shut up.
Kosek is at the top,
Halfway down.
halfway down. Tulok is about halfway down. And Wolfred is down.
Well, I want. Most likely, I would go to Sacred Flame. Any of the ones that.
Okay. Do you want me to randomly pick which one?
Yep.
Alright. So you target one with Sacred Flame, that's a dex save? That's only an 11.
Oh, it does not pass.
So you get your attack.
Oh, here's my D8. 3 radiant damage.
No. Okay. No. So this flame erupts underneath it and cinders one of its wings, begins to fly a little unstable. You definitely got one.
Oh, yeah.
Back to the top of the order, Uli.
I'm gonna be a little dumbfounded for a minute because I feel like I just watched something happen that didn't happen. That now it's not happened, and I'm just confusedly looking around. And is there one down already?
There's one down.
I'm gonna go counterclockwise this time.
Okay.
Go to the one on the right.
That was the one that the flame just opened up underneath.
Okay.
So you saw that one, so that's where you go.
So I'm gonna huddle over and try to attack this one.
Okay, make an attack.
It's only 11.
11? That misses. So where it's kind of a little unstable from its wing being charred, you go slice right as it kind of gives a little bit of altitude, and you go right over its head.
And then I'll use my bonus to swing with my other sword.
Okay.
And that's it's 15.
15 hits.
That is 5 slashing damage.
Okay. All right. As you make a pretty solid hit on it. Is that all? Mm-hmm. There.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot the one that he just hit. Can I see? No, because the light's gone now, right?
There's light radiating from the hooded guy.
Is there?
No.
I thought there was.
No.
I thought you said.
Flaming sphere would light the room.
Flaming sphere lights the room.
When he emerged, he had light. You said
He had
right?
light. He emerged from a light.
Oh.
It was a bright light. He emerged out, and then,
Oh,
but that he's no longer gone.
Do I know what that bright light is? Maybe.
Make an Arcana check.
Nope.
Oh, hell no.
It doesn't.
What?
It did not.
What
Give,
is
I'll give you
that?
this. It did not emit the same visage as a planar portal.
So yeah, I figured. Alright, I'm gonna try not to clog the steps, I guess, and walk down the rest of the way.
Okay.
And I have my sword out, and is there anything close to me now? At the bottom of the steps? Because they came to him, right? Came to Uli, right?
Yes, they are starting to now move towards the direction of the hooded figure. One of them is engaged with Uli.
Okay, and Uli, you're at the bottom of the steps.
No, he moved,
Over.
to where one of them were.
How much movement do I have now at the bottom of the steps? So I was halfway.
15.
I have 15 movement. Could I flank the one that he's on?
You could not flank it with 15 feet.
Okay. That's fine. I'll just shoot at the one that he's on.
Okay.
Yes. 17.
That hits.
8 piercing.
Okay. That was a nice hit. Your bolt goes through the other wing, and now it's kind of fallen to the ground and can no longer sustain itself in the air.
Could I bonus action shoot with the same one? Because I've got sword in one hand and then
You know you would have to bonus action with the sword.
with the sword, and there's nothing that I could get close enough to, right?
You could move up to one of them to hit it. You
Okay.
could move the 15 to get it. You just wouldn't be able to flank
Okay, I'm gonna do that then.
the one that you just shot with the bolt.
But can I bonus action sword attack?
Of course.
Can I?
Yeah, it's your offhand.
2 weapon fire.
Got it. Cool. I'm gonna do that then.
Yep. Make an attack.
First time using a sword. So don't add
Decent.
the
Unless you had,
to the damage.
right.
Huh?
Don't worry, I'm talking to Christian. Do what you're doing.
No, go ahead.
You don't
No,
have
go
to.
on.
He doesn't have to be fighting.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
So I've got the crossbow.
Yeah, he doesn't have 2 weapon fighting, but you can still do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just don't
I'll
add
tell
your
Christian he doesn't have it. So.
you don't add your modifier to the second attack.
So 12 to hit.
Miss.
Okay.
A 9, isn't it?
Yeah. Plus 3 for short sword.
Ah.
Is that all for Devron?
Yeah.
Echo, it's on you.
Your sword was too short.
Okay. I understand what just happened though.
Make an Arcana check.
Do you?
Advantage.
I saw what happened.
You saw what happened.
I want to know what happened.
The metal is strong in this one.
21.
The knowledge is also
You saw what happened. You understand, as hard as it is to believe what just happened, and you heard the voice.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I was gonna use his bonus action to do his charge thing to charge towards one of the ones that is on him
Okay.
or the figure,
Yes.
and then use rest move whatever he needs to use to get to the remaining. Because I assume they're further 30 feet from me,
You were at the top of the steps.
Yeah.
20. Yeah, they're 35 feet.
but I can use my bonus action to do the orc ability
Aggressive.
aggression. Yeah, aggressive.
Which is use your bonus action.
Yeah.
So you can get up on one.
Yeah.
Yep.
And as I do, my hand just starts to electrify as I shocking grasp it.
Nice.
All right. Make an attack.
Nice.
20-30.
That hits.
6 points of lightning damage.
Okay. It's looking like that hurt.
How much space movement would I have left?
After your aggressive, you'd have 25 feet.
Doesn't aggressive only work when you're moving towards something?
That's what I did. I did aggressive first, and then I used the rest movement to get the clear distance so I can move. So I want to move to my backside closest to the
The
wall.
one you just hit does not get his reactions because of shocking grasp. Correct.
Correct, but I'm moving in a flanking position.
To get behind it.
Also, I want to see this figure's face.
Make an investigation.
9.
It's hooded. It's hard to get details.
Yeah.
The flaming sphere kind of flickers a little bit as you look.
Right when I look at it, it's like, shadows, like, oh. That's my turn, though.
Your hood kind of falls over your eyes a little.
Yeah. But I wouldn't be, like I said, I'm flanking with that figure then.
The hooded figure walks up to the creature that no one is engaged with. And as he reaches it, he holds his hand out. Need to just see real quick.
Not looking. Not betting.
I'm
Sorry, I was not planning for this to happen. It's just a thing.
What's up?
Feel you, man. I'm tired too.
Sorry. Give
Oh,
me
no.
one
So,
second.
guys, my
So I
board
can't
game,
see.
when it's
Alright,
finished,
okay.
awesome.
He walks up and he holds a finger out towards it. Jesus. As energy begins to coalesce at its finger, and you see this thing start to twitch as the energy coalesces. The creature fails and takes.
That's what I think it is.
Maybe.
Yep.
14, 17.
Oh my gosh.
41, 71 points of necrotic damage.
Just say it out loud. Just sling those big numbers.
71 points of necrotic
71
damage. As
points.
this black energy coalesces in a line and hits this creature as it writhes. It just falls to the floor dead as it begins to twitch.
Oh.
I reckon he just gave him the finger.
Hard finger.
And he turns to Uli.
Turns to.
He walks to you and he touches you on the shoulder. Okay.
And then you die instantly.
Yeah.
76 points of damage.
No,
Can you make it so that he boops him on the nose?
he actually can't do that. I'm sorry.
He doesn't.
Wrong class.
Doesn't.
Wrong class. I was gonna confuse, but he can't do that. So
Sir, can I tell you something real quick?
yes,
We've already talked about something?
yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So he can.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he does. He walks up and he touches you, and you regain 17 points of health.
But what's going on?
Yeah.
I reckon that hooded figure's trying to kill our friend over there too.
As he touches you, you should be more careful.
He's not turning people.
Live. And then it goes on to Tulok, who now finishes his way down the stairs and approaches the one that Echo just attacked. And he's going to make a swing on that one who is flanked, correct?
Yes. Well, as long as he went to a flanking position. I can move the
yeah,
round.
he would have
Okay.
naturally flanked with you. That is a 22 to hit from him, so I'm not going to burn a smite. But that's 7 points of slashing damage as he brings
Have
his...
the creatures got their turn?
No, they hadn't. But thank you, I'll do that now. It didn't kill it. So it's
Time
fine.
rewound.
The
Forever.
the one that Jeff or Tulok just attacked is going to make an attack on Tulok. That's a miss, and then with the claws is a natural 1, so it kind of falls prone on his face as he blocks it with his shield. The one that is on Uli is going to make an attack on you. That's 9 for the bite. And the second one is only an 8. So you You are safe. And now it goes to Cussing.
Yeah. I'm gonna run. So that one's now flanked. There are 2 left?
There are 2 left. One is flanked, the other one is not quite flanked, but it's surrounded.
Can I get in a flanking position on the other one?
Yeah, I'll say that you can get to on the other one.
Okay, I'm gonna. The one that they're flanking, I'm going to bonus action crush the flaming sphere into.
Okay.
Dex saving throw.
319.
That passes. So he only takes 2 fire damage.
Okay. It's looking rough.
And then to the other one, I'm going to cast.
The one that you're not flanking.
No, the one that I'm flanking.
You're one that you're flanking.
I fireball the
No,
flaming sphere, the one that they were flanking.
I'm sorry, I misheard.
Yeah. And then I'm going to primal savagery
Yes,
the
make,
other one.
make an attack with advantage.
16 plus 23.
Hits.
1d2. That is 1 point of acid damage.
Alright, he's still up. So you carve a giant chunk through his back as you come through with the primal savagery.
That's my turn.
Alright. Tulip went by mistake. Wolfred.
I'm going to unsheath another arrow
Yes.
and shoot it at. So the hooded guys are in.
Hooded guy and Uli are on one with Devram,
Yeah,
and then you are on the other one, correct?
and then is there not? And then the other one's dead, so there's only 2 left.
There's only 2
right?
left, correct?
So there's 3 on one and 3 on another then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll shoot the one that Echo and them are on,
Okay.
because we just saw that guy
Yep.
destroy them. That is going to be 23 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Alright. And then I will also use Distracting Strike on it as well to add an extra d8 to my attack.
Yes.
And it now, all friendly has advantage on that
on that creature.
that creature until my next turn.
Yep, if you don't kill it.
Yeah, I might, so that's going to be 16
You
piercing damage.
You loose the arrow, catches it right in the forehead, right through it and out the backside. And as it falls to the ground, the hooded figure turns. I told you to aim for that.
Alright, good night. Dead.
Is that all for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Makani.
I'm going to turn. There's only one left, right?
Only one left.
And I really want to blow him away with my dragon's breath, but there's like a fuck ton of people around him, right?
That's right.
So I'm gonna run up and hit him with my pike.
Make an attack for me.
You have advantage.
With advantage,
You
because
have
it's like
advantage.
super flanked, right?
See your pipe?
Pike.
Yes.
Oh.
That'll be 18.
That's it.
Flip. Yeah.
So I'm gonna hit it, and I roll 1s and 2s over again. That's going to be 8 damage.
How you gonna do it?
Yeah! I'm going to look at that strange man, and he's gonna be like, in the head, or I'm gonna hit him in the head.
This one was already on the floor. Its wings had been damaged by prior attacks. And this one just, you just come up and just right through the head. Pull your pike out as that falls to the floor and the area becomes quiet.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Is there part of his body exposed?
No.
Okay.
Walked out.
But he pulls his hood back and lowers his cowl, and you see the older visage of Echo.
What?
Like jaw scars and everything, like
No scar.
no scar. But we can still tell it's Echo, right? Like,
Oh yeah, it looks like Echo.
is this your papa? We were coming to visit
No.
you.
No.
I reckon this is where the sound comes from, right? Like I was saying.
He kind of walks up to you and like finger under your chin. I miss your jovialness. Just gotta say, I miss that. And he keeps looking at his hands all weird. He's kind of.
Wait,
I look at Kasek after he looks at his hands.
wait, I don't.
I'm carving knuckles. I don't care who this guy is.
Even more
Make
so
survival
staring.
roll. Make like 4.
Okay.
I don't understand.
You have to live, okay?
What?
You have to live.
I hope I would, but I thought I was dead. Like just now. I'm pretty sure I died.
Dead.
Wait, what? You died?
How did you do that? How are you here?
You will figure it out. I promise you will figure it out. You aren't ready for it yet. And as he's talking to you and kind of pointing at you, his finger vanishes. Go find Elric. He will teach you everything you need to know.
Darren's just in the background. Yes.
And then his hand vanishes.
What's wrong with you?
I fixed it. I fixed the timeline.
We've got to go back.
Got to go
There's
back,
no need
Marty.
for me to be
Let's
here
go.
anymore. Don't die. And he's now kind of like waving a snub at you, a stub at you.
This record feels so good. Do you still feel the same? What he said?
No.
Is he okay?
He's fine.
You should.
And he walks up and he goes to put his other, like, he would have put a hand on you if there were a hand there to put a hand on you. These people that you were with are your friends. They're your family. Stay with them. They're good people. Stop thinking about yourself that way. You have to let go what he said to you.
How long did it take you?
A while. And he goes to lift up his sleeve to show you something when his arm vanishes. Well, it's probably better you don't know that part yet.
Know what?
We'll find out later. Goodbye.
Let's just say that you and our brother, we fix things. That's all I can say. He's not as bad as he seems, you know that. And you aren't a monster. And his legs begin to vanish.
Echo's having trouble speaking, obviously, so.
So you're not Echo's papa.
No.
Are you?
Wolford's not paying any attention to all this. He's
Wait,
just
how are you here? I don't understand. This doesn't
trying
make
to
any sense to
collect
me.
his arrows.
I know. Keep telling your stories, though. I grow to like them.
The thing you did to Uli. Is that what I think? When you touched him?
I fixed him.
Is that what I think it is, though?
What do you think it is?
Something I'm working on now?
Yeah. It's a new one.
There's... Something's been bothering me since... the old man.
He's only got about up here left. Oh, the old man.
Did
Yes.
you... That's twice in 1 week. Is anything bad gonna happen now? Or is it good?
No. It's not good yet. It's only going to get worse from here.
Is there anything I need to know?
Keep them.
Do they get better?
Who?
The tribe. Do they get better?
Just keep them close. And as he kind of like stands back, and you can see this smile that you hadn't seen on your face in a long time, just rests on his face. Just keep them close. And he vanishes.
Where's the World Series? Where's the sports almanac?
Goodbye, other Echo.
That was you, I think, kind of. How did you do that, Echo?
Reaches into. I don't remember what bag it's in. It's in one of my bags. I don't have my bag sheet with me. And he pulls out one of the potions.
Hang on to that. If you get hurt, use it.
I thought that one was a rogue.
Uli?
Do you work for her?
Who?
Is that why that happened? Do you work for her?
What are you talking about?
There's only one reason that somebody would want me alive. Do you work for her?
I work for the tribe.
We'll have that conversation later. I guess I'll hold on to this.
So you almost died, and then you came here, but you are not. What happened after you fell into the cellar, Uli? I'm so confused.
Oh, I didn't almost die. I did die.
No, you're right here. Wait, was it like with Dula?
You very distinctly remember fading.
I was about to die.
No, you're okay, Uli.
No, he was
That
dead.
gives starts to walk upstairs.
I was about to die.
Yeah.
But I'm supposed to protect you, Uli.
Well, you can't do it all the time, Annie.
Yeah, so other Echo protected you.
And I have no idea why.
Well, because you're a great person.
No, I'm not.
You're my best friend.
Oh, well, you keep holding on to that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What were your survival checks?
I got hella finger bones.
You got hella finger bones.
I got hella finger bones. Got 15, 17, 17,
popping them off
natural
like
20,
candy.
which
Between
is
the
like
four-
27.
Yes, you absolutely got enough. You got a full set, and then enough to have like a full second set. Plus, you even were able to pick up a couple of bones that they were using for their rituals as kind of like accent pieces for flavor telling and stuff like that.
Fuck yeah. Alright, I can retire Cossack. That was my.
That was all I wanted. Just have finger bones.
But we didn't see the one that lured us here, right?
That you don't know.
That's all I wanted as a teenager as well, just to have finger bones.
Okay, thin bones.
So, is everyone okay?
Are you still dead? Are you like a ghost? I don't understand.
No, I'm not a ghost.
Here. So what happened? What did the other Echo do to bring you back? Did he heal you?
I don't know. All I know is I was in the midst of dying, and then I returned to where I fell.
Everything was reversed. Like I was down there and then I wasn't.
So you saw
You
it.
scour the rest of their lair.
Everything was reversed.
Actually, I'm sorry. I misstated that wrong. You watched everything surrounding Uli reverse.
Oh.
Right.
So
You weren't.
What about the
moved.
light thing that
The light would have still been down there. I'm sorry. I misstated that, but it was only
Okay.
Uli that
I would have
was
collected
reversed.
that, did.
So that was my mistake.
I thought that was. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I watched him die.
See? I told you it was important that we stay together, and I told you that he belonged with us.
I just walk upstairs.
That sounds right.
You little shit.
You're on with this one, buddy.
Looking for like their crypts or their nests where they would be sleeping.
You would find the nests, and in the bottom of the nest is a pile of what appears to be valuables. So you would find a pile of gold.
Cossack's ears twitch a little bit.
It's a small pile of gold. 12 gold and 2 silver. And you would also find 1 healing potion.
Regular?
Regular. What is cool?
As soon as I saw that the battle down there was over, I would have just kind of turned back around facing like the room right before us, making sure nothing comes up behind us.
Okay, so you're just keeping watch.
Yeah.
You notice, are you still down in the cellar?
No, I never went down.
You never went down. So as you're looking out, make a perception check for me.
When I come up steps, I'm gonna sit next to the cellar entryway. Just sit. Maybe stop.
Go for it.
I'm gathering my arrows.
Okay,
So
survival.
that is an 8.
You fired two,
Two
I
arrows.
believe. One of them was broken. So you found that one, it was broken, but the other one you're able to collect.
Alright.
Oops.
16.
You see,
3 times you've done that.
you see as the light is fading outside, you see in the distance a sandstorm has started to well up.
Fuck.
And once I would have saw that, my voice would just go.
What does that even mean?
And then I just kind of point at the direction and just.
Please don't make that noise. What am I looking at?
When he points out, you would see the sandstorm.
That's why I see that too outside.
You would see it as well.
Oh,
It's several miles out. So it's not like it's going to be here in 2 minutes, but
what
you
is
do
that?
see
It
it.
is coming our way though.
Yes, it would appear that way.
Is there a building nearby that looks like big enough where I can put the chocobos? Take them
When we're
to.
in a building,
Yeah.
you probably bring them in.
Well,
the
that's big
chocobo.
enough though.
Yeah, there would be a
Barn or
few
something.
that could hoard all of them.
Okay. Then I'm gonna start just getting them in that direction.
Okay.
Also with a solid wall facing the storm coming this way. That way, cause I figure like the shop front, it's like coming toward the open side of that shop front. So I'm gonna go to a building that obviously is to his side or even potentially to
So
the
that
back.
it's not going to come through.
Yeah.
I would. You're able to find one.
Then I'll start leading the chocobos that way. Hook them all together.
Okay.
When I make my way out, I'm going to help him,
Okay.
assuming I notice.
Yeah,
The two of you make animal handling checks just to get them all corralled up.
after collecting my arrow, I would go upstairs, and if I see them, see all this going on, I would also help guide the chocobo with them.
Okay.
11.
5.
Yeah.
Make an animal handling check.
It's the first time it's gone bad for me.
First time it's gone bad for me.
Come on, we have some rapport with them by now,
12.
right?
Yeah.
Between all of you, you're able to do it. That was like a net
Like
success.
crappily.
Yeah.
Not very well.
The numbers were kind of getting to them, and once you came out and helped, it
No.
more easily.
There's a building over there. We can take them to.
Yeah.
They should be safe.
I reckon they'll be safe there.
Are the walls of the cellar earthen?
They are.
Whenever everybody leaves, before I dismiss my flaming sphere, I want to cleanse it, burn whatever's left of their bodies and burn
Okay.
their nests.
Okay. You would easily be able to do that. Just without
Just
me.
pass the sphere over everything.
Easily.
Did you just catch the store on fire?
No, he burned.
That's
the
why I asked
bodies.
if the walls were
The
earth.
walls are earthen. They're not
Oh.
wooden or anything that's gonna burn.
Interesting.
Okay.
Makani's gonna go upstairs, and you said you were sitting right outside the cellar door. Oh yeah, I'm glad you're not dead.
half of me says me too.
Only half of you?
Yeah. The other half says why am I so important?
Well, the other half of you can be me, and that part of you really wants you to be alive too.
I know, honey. I'm here.
I know you didn't want us to come with all of these people,
but I'm glad we did, and I think it's important. And I know you don't like to talk about the bad stuff, but I think we're going to be okay. Because every time something bad happens, it kind of just works out, and I think that's for a reason.
Possibly. I don't really know anything right now after what just happened.
You know that you can trust me,
I do.
and I will always be here for you.
I know. And there's just some things I can't tell you.
And like, I can't bring you back from the dead or anything, but there are other things I can do to help you. So I will do my very best, okay?
As I walk past him, like out of myself, I can bring him back if he dies.
This is why. This is our new family.
I just keep walking.
Where's everyone go? We should go with the rest of the group.
We're not going to be going anywhere much further, whatever that is.
I'm gonna look out. And I'm assuming, do I see
You
the
see it,
sand?
yeah.
Do I see where everyone else is going? Or are they
Yeah,
still?
you see us trying to round up chocobos out.
You do see the three of them rallying chocobos.
Ooh, we should probably go. I'm gonna walk out to Echo. Echo, listen, I think we should really talk. I'm not helping you. I'm just walking beside you. I think we should really talk about what happened. What was he talking about? Who was he talking about that was mean to you? And what was that all about?
As you're like walking next to him and talking, I walk up and like slap a reins in front of you. And
We should talk about that.
yeah.
You're just holding.
Yeah. As we're walking.
Whenever I get out of
I
the
don't
storefront,
know
around the
everything. I
front
don't.
of the building, I'm gonna cast Mold Earth.
I understand parts of what you were
Four
saying.
little,
Not everything yet.
not ampersand.
When I figure it out, I'll share.
Little stop atoms.
Uli is my very
in the
best
sand,
friend.
and make him bright.
And the other you saved his life. So I will do everything I can to protect you and be there for you, okay?
Who just kind of nods.
Okay, where are we taking the chocobo?
That building over there. It'll be best protection from the storm coming.
Okay, come on, wee Jess.
It's not. She can't tell them apart. She just calls
just
them
names them.
whatever name she wants to.
I'm just kind of, once everybody comes up, is it what, just me and Uli in the area right now?
Mm-hmm.
And kind of hearing about what going on and seeing it myself of him actually dying, I'm just going to kind of hold my symbol and under my breath, I shall give him direction.
Okay. It's creepy.
Do I hear that at all?
Yeah. He was right next to you. Yeah.
I'm just sitting there like with the hood up, I'm like,
And then I'm just going to walk out.
Okay. Creepy. So you guys are getting the chocobos stabled. This sandstorm begins to barrel in on the town, and the wind has really picked up. Makani, there's a familiarity about the air. Something, I'm not going to say alarming, but there's something familiar about it. You don't know how to express it, but there's definitely a familiarity about this wind.
And do we take all of the chocobo? Is it like a barn or is it just a large building?
There wouldn't have been a barn here, but there would have been a closed stable that you all could have moved them in. Though that wouldn't have been necessarily the best. So Echo found a house that
That
you
we
all
all
actually
fit in.
opened the
Okay.
doors in and let them in.
Once we get them set up, oh shit. Echo runs back towards the storefront to gather the materials for
Yeah.
the alarm spell.
Yeah.
And hopefully they haven't blown away yet.
And Makani would kind of just stand in the doorway and just watch the wind and the sand kicking up and just kind of grow quiet and just trying to connect that piece of whatever it is that feels familiar to her.
It's almost like something is trying to communicate with you. This feeling. There's something welling up in the back of your mind, kind of almost on the tip of your tongue. And you can't quite place what it is, though you get the feeling that it's probably a name. It's right there, it wants to come out, but it can't. It's not in your head. But it's almost like the wind is trying to coax that out of you.
She's gonna kind of reach into her armor a little bit and just hold on to the list that she has and just continue to watch outside into the night.
Okay. Kase. You walked out of the house and you walked around to the side of the house. And you used mold earth, you said?
Mhm.
Used mold earth to make, are they star patterns?
It's like I forget what they're called. It's not an ampersand. It's a little
button.
Asterisk?
asterisk, yeah.
Yeah.
Little, just little asterisk marks in
Yeah.
like bright green. And when I see Makani like intently watching the sandstorm, I want to do the same thing like in the sand when it starts to come in like full force. Just like 3 or 4 little like bright green ones. So that it looks like little like motes falling through it. Like, you should come inside before the fairies get you. They're going to.
Those are sand fairies?
Yes.
Oh.
They'll only come through in the first wave, but they have to hide too.
But are they nice? Can I talk to them?
I don't know if they'll answer, but you can talk to them.
Hello, sand fairies! I'd really like to see you. If you can grant wishes, I'd like a raccoon, please. Also, please don't ever let Uli die. Thank you!
And as I'm standing like next to her and behind her, it's not a verbal spell, it's only semantic.
Okay.
So I'm going to like manipulate them to like come down and like swirl around her head and then fly back off.
That's beautiful.
Look at you. Oh, no. Oh.
As Makani stands here trying to catch the would-be sand fairies.
So good.
Wolfred, inside the building, he's gonna try to. I assume there's like some windows, a door. He's gonna look around, see if there's any tables or beds that he could kind of like prop up against this.
There would be all the furnishings in this house are still there.
Yeah, so that's what he's gonna be doing. He's gonna be trying to board up the windows and stuff to make sure that when this sandstorm comes through, it doesn't just destroy the house and blow through it and through all the windows. So.
Okay. Uli?
After everybody, I guess I'm still in the building there. Everybody went over to another building.
You and Click are still there.
Yeah, I just walked out the door.
I'm running over there.
Okay. You do see Echo running across the.
I'm gonna go back into the cellar.
Okay.
And I'm gonna close the door behind me.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go downstairs and look at the floor where I think I remember falling.
The cellar has been burned now.
It's freshly charred.
But you would be able to pick out the location that you believe you went down in.
And I'm just gonna sit down and
Okay.
sit near it.
Okay. Click. You walk down. As you're leaving, Echo is returning and gathering up his silver wire and,
Silver wire and bells, yeah.
and bells.
I'm going to help him and then look around me and just kind of wait at the door frame
Of the store or the house where the choke was?
of the store because I know, as far as I know, Uli hasn't left yet.
Okay. And Deborah.
The building that we just got to, is it a single story? Is it
Double story.
going upstairs?
You go upstairs and you would find Wolverine has already moved up into one of the bedrooms upstairs, but that would be another.
Okay. I just want to search the room, I guess.
Make an investigation.
16?
It's 16.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
You enter a room and you find a picture that had been hand painted, depicting a small child standing in front of a vast, beautiful lake with palm trees. You flip the picture over, and on the back, it's Ayanaka Oasis 1 year ago. So I think the current year.
It just says 1 year ago,
Yeah.
so you don't know.
No. 1 year.
Like in movies when it says present day.
Yeah.
Look at the picture, it kind of like zooms in the picture and fades to a new setting. It's like 1 year ago, and he's going on the lake, like, and it goes back to him holding the picture.
The kids jumping all into it.
Also, I'd like to point out that Click is a way better protector of the person that Makani just said she was gonna protect and then immediately
I will
leaves.
never leave your side. I'll leave you
I will leave you
always.
forever, Uli leaves.
So come on.
I'm so sorry, guys. Current year.
So I still have to do the rest of the crafting for my board game, for like the items and stuff and the armors.
I did say
You've made like
1197. I was trying
monster
to find it
cards,
here.
right?
For some reason it-
Like, and that's cool.
but yes.
He knows.
So it says 1196.
So you said you still need
Yes.
to do item
Yeah, it's
cards?
1196.
Cards
Thank you so much
and,
for keeping notes.
Cards and big cards.
You see Ionok Oasis 1196.
Flip it back over and look at it. That's depressing. How big is it? Like a. I'll pocket it.
Okay.
Why not? Is there any like clothing or blankets?
The drawers would be full of clothing belonging to a young girl. And it's all still there.
I don't need any of this. I'm gonna look in another room. What I'm looking for is just like fabrics or a blanket or something like that.
fit him.
I don't want to like put stuff.
You want like blankets and stuff like that, or do you want like cloaks?
Well, what I'm looking for in a sense is
A dress.
something to. I want fabric to like cover my face
Okay, you would easily find like
because I
blankets.
hate sand.
You would find shawls
Yeah.
and things that you could cover your face with.
Cool.
Huzzah.
Yeah.
As you're sorting through the house, and Echo, as you're finishing collecting everything up, Makani is standing in the middle of kind of the road as the sand begins to kick up and all the dust begins to hit and your hair starts to blow in the wind. Are you going back to the house as soon as you...
Where's Uli?
I just kind of look inside and just like, if I would see that it's not.
You make the Metal Gear Solid sound just.
I mean, 60 perception check.
You saw Lily go down there.
I would just kind of point back towards the cellar.
Get to your house. I'll get him.
As you move towards the cellar and you all are sitting outside, the full brunt of the sandstorm hits. Makani, as it hits you, the winds speak to you. You're going home. And that's where we're going to end.
So wait, what did it say?
Go home.
Ride the wind.
Run home, Jack.
Run home, Jack. Run home, Jack. Yeah, I love that movie.
All right. Thank you guys so much. If you happen to like what you see, make sure to give us a like, give us a comment, hit that subscribe button, click for notifications, all that fun YouTube and stuff. I don't know. But thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next week. I don't think I have any other announcements, so without further delay, thank you for watching Wasted 20s, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.